school together for this.
Today, we're here with 9-year evolution of this cockhead. Sidemen.
Bro, you gotta see if the video's recorded.
Oh, it's definitely not. Not gonna lie, it's definitely not.
I know.
Oh, no, it is. Oh, that's crazy.
Just press that.
But yeah, these cacks. Yeah. The evolution of Sidemen. I never seen the beginning of them.
Yeah, they said ever since 2013. Never heard of them until like a year or two ago.
That's crazy.
What were you doing in 2013, Jaden?
I was outside riding ripsticks, going down hills on skateboards and playing with Beyblades. If you know, you know. If you don't, catch on. And your favorite Martian was at the top of his game. That time.
Who?
Your favorite Martian, Ray William Johnson?
I don't think I've ever indulged in his content. Like
He
that.
just made music though. He just made like animated songs, but all those shits was just fire.
Oh, you love Swoozy?
Nah.
You know what that is?
Nah.
You a bad kid, bro.
Okay, bro. You read the David books as a kid?
Hmm?
The David books? No David, Bad David,
Oh, yeah.
Don't Do That David.
No.
You never read those? Those books were off the chart.
Don't do that, David.
Nah, it's not called Don't Do That. Nah, he just had a whole bunch of bad vibes. Like he was all over the
He
place.
said, "Don't do that, David. Do that, David." I'm like,
No.
nah, I ain't never read those books.
Oh wait, hold on. I want you to read David's books. You seen these before? No, David.
Oh yeah.
David goes to school. David gets in trouble. Nah, this thing was the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. Talk about off the wall.
That's Crackhead Caillou.
Yeah, no cap. Like a bad
Yo,
kid.
a vlog.
Right now?
We ain't even gonna let y'all know what's going on, but just
Oh,
know
yeah.
a vlog.
The vlog.
If you're seeing this, it was out last month. You got some new shit dropping. Heat Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, Heat.
We took a trip to y'all side. Ate like y'all.
For like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Maybe like an hour. Maybe an hour. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, but we here though.
You know what I'm saying?
7 legends came together to create a project that will be of historical significance on the YouTube platform.
What's up guys and welcome to the first challenge video on the Sidemen channel.
In the beginning, the project had no following, it had no notoriety, and the name represented nothing but a GTA Online group created by a few small YouTubers.
Nathan! Oh my god.
However, the potential for the group was unbounded. They had nothing, but they could become anything that they could dream of. And what happens when you combine the skills and intelligence of 7 creators, each of which already at the absolute peak of their field? You get a YouTube group known as the Sidemen.
I know you watching this thing, no cap.
The Ultimate
this is
Sidemen
like
would end
on
up
their
becoming
channel?
a group
Somebody
consisting
did this?
of 7 members. KSI, Vicstar123, Miniminter, Rodashore, Bazinga, Tobe Jizzle, and Zerka. But in the beginning, early 2013, the name Sidemen represented very little on the YouTube platform, and each creator was simply doing their own thing with individual channels of substantial size. However, the creators were certainly already known to each other. KSI and Miniminter had both attended the same school and therefore had made various videos together in the past, while Zerka and Tobe Jizzle had also attended the same school, leading to a similar scenario.
Me and Toby went to school together.
Yeah. Me and this guy went to school together.
The other 3 members that would eventually join the Sidemen, Bazinga, Rodashore, and Vicstar, had met the other 4 creators in the past through YouTube and other scenarios. And considering each of these individuals already had their own personal YouTube channel, they would begin to make videos and play games together such as GTA 5.
No, Vic, let me kill him. Fuck this back, kill him.
Crazy
Shut
that
up.
they-
And with
they
uploads
really
such as
started with
GTA
GTA.
5 online group fun with Zerka, Toby, KSI, and Bazinga,
Oh, yeah,
we can
this
see
is
the
like some
skeleton of a
manifestation.
YouTube group beginning to form.
Look how we
It's crazy because there's vids of us literally doing this. All you
These collaboration videos between each member would lead up to the release of
E-Man,
GTA
Curious.
Cruise in October
Yes.
2013, at which point Ethan aka Bazinga would go ahead and create a GTA group under the name The Ultimate Sidemen.
Online dropped, and then I
went into making the crew thing. I whacked up the GTA crew where we could all join, called the Ultimate Sidemen.
The point which each member considered to be the official beginning of the group. The word Sidemen describes a person who copies everything his or her friend does and is subordinate to the boss of the group. When the Sidemen group was first created, KSI was the biggest YouTuber of the 7, having around 4 million subscribers. And the name of the group began as a joke that each member was a sideman of KSI, being subordinate and copying him as he was the biggest out of every creator.
Yeah, so we're all making the joke that
And then the crew's come out, right?
However, we have to mention, at the time the Ultimate Sidemen GTA crew was far from the Sidemen YouTube group. They were still just a bunch of individual YouTubers playing games together. Regardless, the group certainly began to build up some YouTube notoriety as the Sidemen, moving into a house together which they nicknamed the Sidemen House.
Yes, this is the house tour, I promise you guys.
Also beginning the Sidemen Clothing Company on the 30th of December 2014. This was all in conjunction with numerous Sidemen group style videos on individual channels such as the Crossbar Challenge posted on KSI's personal channel. And the Sidemen Patience Test posted on Mini Minter's personal channel.
Today they're going to be doing whatever they can to try and stop me sitting here.
The problem, however, was that the group didn't have its own YouTube page, possibly owing to the difficulty in trying to set up a channel with 7 different creators. However, this would change after KSI witnessed the success of KYR Speedy's gaming group.
Those YouTubers, I forgot what their group is called, but they had like a little group and we were like, oh yeah, we should just do something similar.
And decided that making the Ultimate Sidemen into a somewhat official YouTube group might not be such a bad idea. After an assumed planning period of around 6 months, the official Sidemen channel would go live on the 16th of May 2016.
Hey guys! And welcome to the Sidemen channel.
The 7 creators involved in the project had a combined total of around 30 million subscribers at the time, and when combining this figure with a shout out from each individual YouTube channel,
we have created a new channel, ladies and gentlemen, the Sidemen.
The initial growth for the Sidemen was absolutely insane. Within only 3 days, the Sidemen had steamrolled past 1 million subscribers, which at the time also gave it the record for the fastest YouTube channel to ever reach the 7-figure milestone. After 2 weeks, the Sidemen would post their first video.
Ethan's more of a skeleton.
And each upload to follow began to rack up an absolutely insane view count. Within only 6 months of launching, the Sidemen had written their own book, which they would promote on a tour, launched a football team called Sidemen FC.
We've put hours and hours into preparing everything except what happens in the match. That we have no idea how it's gonna go.
And racked up a whopping 1.8 million subscribers. But while the launch of the Sidemen was one of the strongest in YouTube channel history, perhaps it was a little too strong, as it wouldn't be long before problems would begin to pop up here and there for the members of the Sidemen channel.
It was like getting to a point where we were like, oh, we might have to end this.
No
point.
point.
That's it, yeah, just like move on from this whole Sidemen thing.
In August 2017, a little over 1 year after the Sidemen began posting videos together, KSI, the most popular creator, would leave the group. Posting a video on his channel titled, I'm Leaving the Sidemen.
Title of the video, I'm no longer with the Sidemen.
Also claiming that his departure was because of Ethan, aka Bazinga.
Mainly because of Ethan. I'd say he was the main reason I'm leaving. Can't stand him.
This claim was backed up by various tweets such as, yeah, I think it's time to move on from the Sidemen. The journey has been a lot of fun, but it's time to move on to bigger things. Considering KSI was no longer making videos with the group, each of the Sidemen just kind of forgot about the project and it was pushed to the back of everyone's mind.
When I left, during that whole period, like the Sidemen were just like, we were just in limbo.
However, there were some benefits to KSI leaving the group. It provided an opportunity for each creator to gain views and subscribers off the drama. Bazinga would post a diss track titled Drama aimed at KSI, which has gained 16 million views to this day. Meanwhile, KSI also used the drama to gain well over 100 million views across different videos.
Oi! Fuck so! What are you saying, bro?
All of which surrounding the topic of him leaving the Sidemen. 3 months into the KSI Sidemen hiatus, he would upload a video titled Was the Sidemen Beef Fake, in which he would outline that the whole thing was just a setup in order to gain exposure.
It was fake, motherfuckers! You mad? Huh? You mad, bro? You mad, sis?
Now, while everyone was thankful to hear that the beef was fake and that KSI wasn't actually leaving the Sidemen, there was still a fundamental problem that remained for the group. Each creator had gotten out of the habit of regularly creating content for the Sidemen channel during the beef, so when KSI announced that the beef was over, it's not like they just got straight back into making videos. A month passed, then 2 months passed, and there were still no uploads to the Sidemen channel. It would only be in January 2018, approximately 9 months after the previous upload, that a new video would be posted to the channel announcing the commencement of Sidemen Sundays.
Well, there's going to be Sidemen Sundays. We're going to try and upload every single Sunday.
But why would they randomly decide that they wanted to upload every single week after not uploading for 9 months? What was their motivation? Well, a little thing that was gaining popularity in 2018 by the name of YouTube Originals.
And the thing that saved the Sidemen was a YouTube Originals.
YouTube Originals?
A YouTube Originals saved the Sidemen.
KSI explained that the group decided they wanted to make a YouTube Originals series, a series that only paid subscribers were able to watch on the YouTube platform. However, after pitching the idea to YouTube, they were rejected, with YouTube saying that they'd be happy to do the series, but the Sidemen weren't receiving enough views to greenlight the project. So the Sidemen had to come up with an idea to get their view count up.
So we were like, okay, we have to think of a plan. So we were thinking, okay, what would work? And we decided we'd do videos together every week and post it every Sunday.
Only 6 months after announcing that they would be uploading weekly videos, the Sidemen would increase their view count from 1 million per month to 35 million per month. At which point YouTube would accept their YouTube Originals request and the Sidemen released The Sidemen Show.
Hide your wife, I've got a knife.
Yo.
Now, as KSI explained, the Sidemen Show didn't actually do much for their channel as a whole.
The YouTube Originals happened. It didn't really do much, but we gained so much from it.
But what it did do was get the creators into a habit of making regular videos together. And considering they were now receiving around 35 million views every month on the channel, Sidemen Sundays would continue. These 35 million views every single month would grow the Sidemen to 3 million, 4 million, and eventually 5 million subscribers in June 2019, at which point they would upload a video that would change the history of their channel forever.
Yo, what's up and welcome to Sidemen Real Life Tinder. We all know how this goes. Various girls from all over the country will swipe right if they're interested and left if they're not.
It was KSI's idea in the beginning. A bizarre idea, of course, but an idea that would exceed the expectations of every single one of the members. To set up Tinder as if it were a real-life experiment. Real women, real rejection, and a whole bunch of terrible pickup lines.
Hi, I'm KSI. I'm 25 and I'm rich and famous.
Something about this video resonated with fans better than anything else. Perhaps it was the comedy or simply the attractiveness of the girls involved in the video, but the performance was absolutely unmatched on the Sidemen channel. In less than a week, the video had gained 13.5 million views, and in a month the video became the most popular upload on their channel. After almost a year of averaging 35 million views every single month, the Tinder in Real Life video boosted their average views to 85 million a month, then 115 million only 2 months later, at which point they would upload Tinder in Real Life #2.
Your hair is quite nice, and you seem like good fun, so if I give you this rose, will you finger my bum?
This video once again racked up a massive 15 million views in the first week and has gained a little over 50 million views to this day. These videos ultimately boosted their subscriber count, passing 6 million, then 7 million, edging them closer and closer to that 10 million subscriber milestone. But in order to cross that milestone, the Sidemen would have to think outside of the box. They couldn't just keep making Tinder in Real Life videos all the way up until Tinder in Real Life episode 63. They needed a new idea that would help the growth of the channel. The group would eventually find this new idea. However, the idea would not come in the form of a video or say a meet and greet, but rather in a slightly unconventional event.
So, the fight's been announced today, November 9th, Staples Center in LA. How are you feeling?
On the 4th of September 2019, KSI, the most subscribed Sideman of the 7, would announce that he would be rematching Logan Paul in another boxing match after their first fight ended in a draw.
It is a majority draw.
It's a draw.
Let's hear it.
And while this was extremely exciting for KSI himself, it also began to provide numerous video and growth ideas for the Sidemen. Fight predictions, podcast topics, and a load of other content, all racking up millions of views for the Sidemen channel.
We're going to be talking about the KSI versus Logan Paul 2 fight, November 9th. We're going to be giving out
But thoughts on the build-up? Our prediction of how the fight's going to go?
KSI would go on to win the fight against Logan Paul.
From the United Kingdom, the Nightmare.
And it's safe to say that the Sidemen were absolutely stoked.
Just ecstatic, euphoria, relieved, it's over. The whole process is finally over.
The event ultimately boosted the growth and exposure for KSI, and since he's often considered to be the frontman of the Sidemen, this growth would trickle down to each of the Sidemen channels. The fight as a whole was excellent for the overall long-term growth of the Sidemen channel, and in conjunction with a consistent upload schedule, the formation of numerous unique video ideas, and years of good old hard work, the Sidemen channel would eventually hit 10 million subscribers on the 30th of November 2020.
Welcome to the Sidemen channel.
You know y'all get your plaques on time.
YouTube would send each creator a 10 million subscriber button, which was somewhat hilarious as only 2 out of the 7 creators had hit 10 million on their personal channels. Therefore, for 5 of the Sidemen, it was their first 10 million subscriber play button.
You've got 2 others, so you don't even care.
What
And
do you
2,
mean? This is my first one.
Since hitting 10 million subscribers 4 months ago, the Sidemen have only continued to grow, hitting 11 million subscribers on the main channel, 5 million on More Sidemen, 3 million on Sidemen Reacts, and 1 million on Sidemen Shorts. The Sidemen have shown that when harnessing the skills and complexity of 7 different individualized YouTubers, the channel that results is certainly something to behold.
No, that's not inspiration and
I was
motivation.
about to say, this whole video is just bare motivation. Oh man. If we get your money up, not your funny up. Bitch.
Chase your dreams. Have your goals, man.
Stop eating up the wrong people.
You got one life. You gotta decide what you want to do with that life. You want to be a regular person, or you want to say, I really tried to do what I wanted to do, and I made it happen.
Even if it didn't work out, at least you know you tried, man.
Put your efforts towards that.
Yeah,
I guess can't take that away from you.
Well, no.
Even when you think like you shouldn't, keep going anyway.
Take that risk.
The door will be there for you to open.
All them niggas telling you can't do it, tell them to eat up.
Subscribe, comment, like. Follow our main channel. Follow everyone else's channel. Social media. Long dropping this week. 60,000. I love y'all. Let's keep going up. Follow the Mercury Reaction channel too.
Bitch.